that big gap there, that large space, can really be used, to your advantage, or negatively or positively, depending on what race you are. But I'm amazed that we actually saw Leta using that to his advantage, being a Terran, like you said, with those Marines.
Yeah, man, and those 2 Marines or 3 killing off like 12 Zerglings. Just incredible micro with the block. Well, I guess Leta didn't have to micro a lot. Okay, so we do see Mutalisk coming out, but I don't know if this is too late or not. I didn't see if... I mean, obviously I would assume Leta has the engineering bay up and has been getting... Yep, there we go. So, well, actually, the timing of Luxury might be right before... If he can snipe off these SCVs building these turrets and get in there fast enough... Oh, man, he's so close. Look at that, getting one off. And only... Oh, 2 turrets get off. Man, that was extremely close. I think if Luxury had gotten in maybe 8 seconds before or something, that could have been a lot of damage. Now, Luxury does need to do a lot of economical damage because not only did Leta destroy several drones, but he also stopped the mining from the Luxury's expansion temporarily. It does look like Luxury is he's gonna go right past the expansion and not do anything then. There's only 1 turret at the expansion as far as I know. Luxury not doing very much with his Mutalisk in this game, and a huge force of medics and marines coming out for Leta. I don't know. I feel if Luxury can't do something here, if he can't get some... Well, he's going for Hydralisk a little bit later, but I feel like if he can't pull off some sort of economical break here, I'm afraid that Luxury might lose this game.
Yeah, I think Luxury's just really flustered right now. They showed earlier some of his drones looked like they were just rallied to the wrong point, or just, I don't know what they were doing, moving around, weren't mining. And I don't know. I just think that, yeah, Luxury is psychologically a little bit just, hurt right now. And it looks like he's trying to get that 3rd expansion up a 4th hatchery. Well, it looks like he chose not to do that. I'm not sure what Luxury's doing. He does have good saturation on both of his bases, and it looks like he's getting the Hydralisk Den down to get some lurkers, and also getting the Evo chamber. Anyways, just Mutalisk just posturing around the middle of the map. Leta pushing out with the medic marines. But like you said, I gotta agree with you that Leta, again, is just in a strong position, and it just looks a little bit bad for Luxury. Luxury now trying to come in and harass this natural expansion, using that cliff to his advantage, and kill those turrets. And it's actually a good spot to harass. There wasn't as many turrets there, or they're a little more spread out, in that area.
Right, but you notice that Leta also has a nice concentration of Marines. I mean, it's been interesting because in a lot of the Zerg versus Terran matches I've seen, the Terrans are a lot more prepared for the Mutalisk harass, I think, now than they were 6 months ago. Not that they weren't prepared 6 months ago, but I used to see a lot more. I mean, being a Zerg player myself, obviously I pay more close attention because I want to look at strategies that I can use. And I saw a lot more games where the Zerg player would just go in and be able to snipe off, 4, 5, 6 SCVs before the Terran player could react with something. And Leta is just not having it. I mean, all of these games, he has had perfect timing on the turrets. I mean, just perfect timing. And it does look like Luxury is trying to finally go for the 2nd expansion there. But it's going to be seen. Leta is going to take this out. Has to cancel. Boy, Luxury is in a tough spot. He has, once again, 2 bases. I don't know if... Luxury is going to try to go in here. He is going to take out these turrets. And I don't know what he's going to go for. He's going to try to destroy the barracks? Luxury is just not being very effective.
Yeah, exactly. He's not being effective. He wasn't even really microing his Muta's way, trying to micro. Now he's microing good micro here, and just trying to get on the barracks there, just cut off the resupply of Leta entirely, which is pretty smart. The one thing I was going to mention for Leta is it didn't look like he had too many medics. Okay, he does have a few medics out there now. When they were walking across the field, the medics were kind of separated out, and I thought Luxury could have used that moment to snipe off some of those Marines while they were walking in a line, but he didn't use that. And again, it looks like he's not, he doesn't really need to micro right now, but it doesn't look like he's paying too much attention to his mutas. I just really feel like Luxury is kind of being outplayed in these games to where he's just so busy that he's not even really, you see him mismarking his Mutalisk or whatever, or just not marking them. However, he is getting a lot of lurkers out, so maybe if he can push out this little contain, if he can get all those Mutalisks or all those Marines killed, like you said, if he goes in with the Muta combo with the lurkers at the same time, like you mentioned about the last game, that can be pretty effective. Queen's Nest now going up for Luxury, and also I think that's his 4th or 5th hatchery. Well, I guess maybe only 4th hatchery now.
Yeah, I think that Luxury does so well once he gets to the late game. I think that's where he shines a lot more than the early game here. I think he kind of almost struggles to make it through, the first 15, 20 minutes of the game, and then if he does make it to after that, he does a great job. Great job, almost going to get a Science Vessel snipe. No, he's going to lose a lot of these Mutalisks, though, if he keeps them around. He has been doing a really, it's an interesting idea, not something you see very often, using the Mutalisks to cut off the chain. Oh, these Marines are going to head right into a trap here, and, these Marines are going to go down, I feel. Oh, look at all those lurkers. Oh, catching the tanks as well. And this is a great attack by Luxury. Luxury, once again, using the Lurker Mutalisk combination he should have used last game, now using it this game. This is what he does best. This is Luxury right here. He used it on he's used it on so many games to be able to get a hold. Just the stepping the Lurkers in, taking out the second expansion, or the first expansion. And this is looking horrible. And you'll notice that Luxury cut off the supply chain. So all of Leta's units are outside of his base right now, and they have to walk through a wall of lurkers in order to get back to try to defend their base. And this is huge. I don't know if Leta can make it out of this.
That was just an incredible move by Luxury. Yeah. Like you said, now he has his lurkers in between the Marines and the supply. It looks like he's going to try to take out these lurkers now. Luxury or Leta doing a good job of taking out those lurkers, but he still has lurkers in his main. Not sure how this is going to go. But Luxury, just with the brilliant move of basically splitting up Leta's forces. He split up the Marines from the tanks, then caught the tanks off guard, so all of the tanks are down for Leta. Now more Zerglings coming in for Luxury, and wow, Luxury, I think, is going to take this game. We are eating our words here. Luxury just pumping out tons of lurkers and lings, and like you said, he just has to get to that somewhat mid-game to where he gets the right unit combination that he wants. And Leta's been doing a good job of stopping him before he gets that right combination. But it looks like he has it now. And again, with a lot of lings, those lings with the speed can just run down so fast. And even lurkers are pretty fast too. And wow, he is just all over Leta's base now. And this is going to be it for Leta. I can't believe that turn of events. That is just incredible that Luxury can do so much off of those two base Zerg. And he just knew when to build a lot of units, and there's GG from Leta. And wow, I'm just impressed with that.
Extremely surprising game. I'm sure that our viewers would agree. I mean, that looked like Leta had a handle on the game most of the time. But Luxury, that's what Luxury does. Luxury has that mid-game push. And when he does that mid-game push, I mean, literally what you saw there was almost exactly, maybe minus as many Mutalisks, was exactly how he defeated Hwasun in the round of 32. He does that whole step up with the oh wait, was that round of 32 or that was round of 16 actually, I'm sorry. But he does that step in with the lurkers. He builds 12 lurkers, rushes them in with lings, with other distractors. I mean, this is going to be a huge game. If the next game goes longer and ends up going to the mid game, I really have fear for Leta. I mean, this could be almost an upset with Luxury taking it over.
Luxury has blown this game wide open. He has forced the game 5. I didn't think it was going to happen, but you can kind of see now Leta a little bit worried. Luxury getting a little bit more focused, and again, just getting the psychological edge back on his side. He's got to have the confidence now. I mean, Leta is no slouch. You can see that he's a tough player to beat, but Luxury is just fighting him tooth and nail, and we're going to have to see how it happens in Neo Harmony on the next match.
Right, we'll see if it's a repeat of Game 1.